An expanded edition of American Warrior Radio. This is a great day to be an American. You know, this is your radio program. Whether you're a veteran of the military or on active duty, maybe you're a family member of a vet or active duty sailor, soldier, airman, or Marine, or maybe you're just a patriotic American that wants to get involved in supporting our troops. You know what? You've come to the right place. That's right, American Warrior Radio, right here on the Talk to Me station, WMEL. As you all know, my name is Garen Cohn. I'm the president and founder of AVET Project. I'm an Air Force veteran and a retired legal advocate for veterans. But as usual, I'm not flying through the airwaves alone.
Yeah, good morning. I'm Glenn McGuffey, manager of your Brevard County Veteran Services team. I'm retired from the Air Force, so as we tell you every week, there's two blue suiters coming, ex-blue suiters coming at you.
Oh, yeah.
With all the good information about VA benefits and local happenings and things to come and things going on.
And we've got a jam-packed show today, don't we, Glenn?
Yeah, absolutely. And we're going to get later on into state benefits, so don't run away.
And so you want to grab a pen for that because Glenn has brought his booklet, and this is some new and improved and even some new state laws, right?
Absolutely.
We're going to cover it all. But first, as a lot of you know, we're going to be celebrating the 10th anniversary of the attacks of 9/11. And in Brevard County, which apparently is one of the primary focal points for this activity, this 10-year anniversary, Brevard Remembers 9/11. That's going to be taking place at Space Coast Stadium on September 11th, obviously. We have a special guest with us today. She happens to be the cover girl of Wink magazine, Women Incorporated, for the June-July magazine. Jennifer Worski puts out this wonderful magazine. If you can't find it at a newsstand, you want to jump online, W-I-N-C, Wink. And guess what? She's winking on the front cover. It's none other than my lovely wife, Kim Cohn. Say hello, Kim.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we want to talk about Brevard Remembers 9/11. It's going to be out at the Brevard County Manatees Stadium Sunday. And gates are going to open at noon. But earlier that morning, we're going to have a 5K walk, run, bicycle. Bring your family, bring the dogs. Come out and join us. We're going to start that at 8 o'clock. We're going to have a time of remembrance around 9 o'clock when the first plane hit the tower. We'll have a time to remember that. We also are going to have a motorcycle vehicle ride to the Brevard County Stadium event. And then we're going to start off with a ceremony at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, the gates are going to open at noon, and we'll get to the details. You threw a lot out there. I couldn't even write that fast as quickly as you said all that. I want to give a little background, though. Here we are 10 years after this horrible event that took so many American lives, innocent American lives, terrorist attack, Glenn, and this is like the only big happening in Florida.
Yeah, that's sad that that state of apathy seems to have rolled in a little bit. You know, it's going on with the fact that we're fighting wars and have been for the past almost a decade, and people seem to forget about that too.
So it's time to remind everybody there in Radio Land and across this country and even across the world, if you're listening to us live via the internet on 1300WMEL.com. If you're listening on the internet, or maybe you're in Idaho or New Hampshire, wherever you're at, I'm calling, this is like a clarion call for you folks to get involved. We still have time. There's got to be some local activities or something you can get involved in to honor the loss of life and to celebrate the fact we've got so many brave men and women that are out there in all corners of the world protecting our liberties and our freedom.
Oh, absolutely.
Amen.
And, you know, I would think that all the veterans organizations, the police organizations out there, the firefighter organizations, you know, those are big contributors towards saving lives that they could, and many of them lost their lives trying to save lives. You know, I'm very hopeful that you have plans to put together something to remember this tragic event in our history. And it's led to the war, and just like all the other wars that we fight, people sometimes get messed up in their mind what's going on when it drags on for a while. But where are we fighting this war? It's not here. It's over there.
Exactly. Right. Take the war to them. They brought this into our backyard, and we'll fight them on theirs. So hats off to the brave men and women of our armed forces and the police and the firemen and those folks that are doing those things here in the United States every day to protect us. But hats off to our military who are supporting this very elongated mission here. 10 years plus now?
10 years plus, and it doesn't appear that it would be the smartest thing in the world to just pack up and leave one day. We gotta do that smartly and make sure that we can transfer control and power to the right kinds of people who will take care of their people rather than slaughter their people to stay in power.
And that's why it's so important that we, as Glenn said, keep the focus on celebrating and remembering this event. So Brevard Remembers 9/11 at Space Coast Stadium. Kim, you just mentioned a whole slew of activities that are taking place. How can somebody that's out there that wants to get involved, whether they want to volunteer to direct traffic or work in the stands as a, what do you call it?
Usher?
Usher. There, that's see.
Yeah,
leave it to the woman to get us right.
Too.
Yeah.
Okay, so how can they get in touch with somebody?
Actually, you can go on AVET Project. You can go onto Facebook. We have a page already set up, Brevard Remembers 9/11. You'll get lots of information there. We are looking for veterans organizations, companies, whatnot, groups that help our military as well as our firemen and police. Any kind of services that you have that are free to them, and you would like to set up a table out at the stadium on September 11th, please give us a call at AVET Project. That number is 321-373-7046, and we'll get you in the right direction. However, we're looking for sponsors. We got programs. If you want to remember someone.
Okay, hold on. You're saying the phone number 321-373-7046.
That is
that
AVET.
That will connect you to AVET Project.
That is correct.
We will shuffle you off to the correct place.
That's
whether you
correct.
have a static display that maybe is appropriate for this event, or you have a group of volunteers, or you just want to find out something more about the event.
Definitely.
However, there's a lot of information on the Facebook page.
That
Tell
is
them how they
correct.
can get there.
Okay, you can go to avetproject.org on the internet. Go down to the left-hand side. You'll see the Facebook icon. Click on it. It'll take you right to AVET Project. You can look under events, and you'll see what's going on and how you can get involved. And we'll basically, we just need the community to come together.
How big is the stadium? How many can it seat?
It can hold 8,100, and we have 74,000 vets in our community. Is that right, Glenn?
Yeah, 74,000 vets, and if you factor in families, it's like 85,000.
Right, so
185,000.
With all the dependents.
With all the dependents, yeah.
Yeah,
so we're
for
talking
sure.
close to 200,000 people that have a direct relationship with military service.
Yeah, out of a county population of round to figure 500,000, so that's significant.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
That's 40%.
No kidding. That's impressive. And
No
again,
wonder you're so busy at the office there, Glenn.
That's right.
as you all know, Glenn is the manager, the supervisor of the County Veteran Service Office, so he sees this firsthand, and he's privy to all these numbers. The stadium seats 8,100. We're a very conservative, patriotic community because of the military installations around here. Patrick Air Force Base, Cape Canaveral Air Force Station, U.S. Coast Guard Station, Port Canaveral.
Armory.
NO2. We've got a number of
National Guard
armories.
Yeah.
Okay. And between all these, we want this to be a community event, obviously.
Yeah.
If we can't fill a stadium with 8,100 people, then there's something wrong.
Yeah, and on top of all of that, I throw one more statistic at you. We have the second largest veterans retiree population in the state of Florida.
Right here in Brevard County.
Right here in Brevard County, second largest. The largest is Duval County, which is the city of Jacksonville, one and the same. Their city limits is Duval County. So, of course, that's because of the big Navy presence up there.
Yeah.
Right, Jacksonville Naval Air Station.
Hey, and just to let you guys know also, there are some other happenings going around in the town, but everyone is trying to work with different time frames. But the largest event, and by the sounds, in Florida is going to be right here in Brevard. So we encourage everyone to participate however you can. They have, you can remember someone that maybe you lost their family due to 9/11 that you can put in the program. And they also have yard signs that you can even purchase for $35, I think it is. But,
and it all will support putting on this program because there's some extreme expenses involved. But I want to thank the management of Space Coast Stadium because we happen to sit on the committee that's putting this together. And they've been bending over backwards to accommodate all of our requests and make this a really special day.
Well, there's a big start for support.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly.
Yep.
And we've got all the committees, everybody's going out doing their thing, but there's still plenty of opportunity to volunteer. As a matter of fact, we just filled the position for the national anthem the other day.
That's right. Sheena.
What are some of the other? Sheena LaShaw, let's say it.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, she graced us with her beautiful voice up at the Can You See Me Now ride at Destination Daytona. For those of you that were there and listened, she's got a beautiful voice, and it'll definitely ring true on that day. What are some other opportunities that you remember might be available?
Actually, I think we're looking for a band, marching band, for after they post the colors, bagpipe. So if you can help us out with any of that, contact AVET Project.
Yay, bagpipes.
Yeah,
I love them.
yeah, exactly.
Well,
I'm Scottish.
That figures. And the thing is, there's the program includes Amazing Grace, and I've heard that song sung or done by bagpipes, and it really is. It'll give you chills.
Absolutely.
So again, there's lots of opportunity to get
Right.
involved. And if you don't want to get involved and you just want to show up, of course, come on over. It's going to be a beautiful day, I'm sure. We did hear that the Manatees may or may not make the playoffs, so
That's
that
right.
may alter our plans a bit, but we plan on having a nice stage out in the infield to where all the dignitaries will be recognized from, but we're going to have some amazing speakers there too.
That's right. Just to let you know that our Veterans Memorial Center received a piece of 9/11 along with Vieira Fire Station. And
Station number 48.
That's right. Station 48, I guess we're going to have people that can go by there starting at 11, and then, of course, after the event. But Veterans Memorial Center, we're working with them, and we're hoping that they're going to have some kind of a ceremony around 3 or 4. So we'll be touching base more on that and verify that is a done deal. So stand by. But meanwhile, we'll go get back to get you
Bill
on Veterans.
Vianos happens to run the Veterans Memorial Center, and he's efforting to put together a program that we can work in concert with this, so that we're not competing with other programs in the neighborhood.
Right.
But again, we'll touch on this in the future, and we'll probably have some other interviews from folks that are principals to the whole event. So stay tuned for that. But Kim, we want to thank you for joining us today and sharing all that information with us. And again, folks, check it out online. Go to Wink. Isn't it a Facebook page they can go to?
Yeah, it's also a website. But yes, Jennifer does it great. It's about Brevard local businesswomen.
And
So,
there's articles from military wives. There's even an
That's
article in the
correct.
June-July edition from Hong Rawson, Dr. Hong Rawson, who's a longtime AVET Project volunteer, one of the last evacuees out of Vietnam that your brethren helped out in 1975.
Yeah. And just to regress here for a moment, you said this is on Sunday at the stadium. I'm presuming that Sunday is September the 11th?
that is a big 10-4.
Okay.
Yep.
And that's another consideration. We've got 2 really
Oh,
large
churches, yeah.
there. And as we put together, and you rattled off that list before I even got into the interview, but we've got a 5K happening. If you can walk, if you can run, if you can bike, come on out. It's going to be fun. We are going to have to work around these churches because they have so many services, but we got creative. and
No
thought,
problem. Everyone's working together.
Yeah, we're going to do it between services. The run will take place, so there won't be any congestion. We don't want anybody to stay away because they think it's going to be a big, hairy deal out there. We're going to make it smooth and easy, just like everything that AVET Project does. We want to do it as best we can and make it as fluid and purposeful as we can.
Well, I think it's going to be a great thing, and again, asking for people to get involved and asking for volunteers. Hoorah to the Space Coast Stadium people out there for
No
That's
kidding.
right.
supporting it with the facility, and look forward to that growing as between now and September the 11th in terms of participation from the community.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it'll be great. And thanks, you guys, and
Brevard
I'll let you get back
Remembers
to...
9/11. Brevard Remembers 9/11 is the name of the program. Check it out on avetproject.org. Click on the Facebook icon. Go to events. It's a real simple procedure there. www